Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna talk about portraits and landscape. So we'll start with portraits. What is portrait? Portrait is about capturing the identity, personality, and attitude of a person, utilizing background, lighting, and posing. Portrait photography may sound so simple, but it can be one of the most challenging forms in photography. As portrait photographer, you are responsible for taking pictures of your subject. Find the best background or location with the correct lighting, as long as you can effectively capture the subject's character. Remember, every person has a different personality, so every subject is different. We all know it is simple. You know exactly what you have to do when you look at the definition. But the real challenge is everyone has a bit of a different personality, so you need to change your approach every session. Otherwise, you'll end up looking like a passport photo. Imagine if a person asked you to define who they are in a photo. Now, would I quickly take a shot of that and call it a day? No, I don't think so. Now, would you? You'd have to think more deeper than that. Like think about the background, their positions, or anything that would help to emphasize their characteristics and features. Portrait photograph is all about the face. Your goal is to take a carefully crafted photograph of a person's facial feature. Portrait photography involves four types of approaches: environmental, constructionist, candid, and creative. What is environmental approach? Environmental approach means that the subject is positioned in surroundings that speaks to the person's identity. For example, your subject is an author or loves reading books. Then, the portrait might be taken inside a library with your subject holding or reading a book. Next is constructionist approach. What is constructionist approach? Constructionist approach is all about building emotions and atmosphere. For example, a proud new mom holding her belly and looking at it, or even just a kid smiling while holding a smile cookie, or a kid shouting while having headphones on. Or to make it even simpler, just ask your subject to make funny faces. Next is candid approach. What is candid approach? Candid approach is basically capturing the essence of a subject when they think you're not working, but that doesn't mean you're not working at all. It's just providing you subtle direction. Next is creative. Creative is self explanatory. By being creative, you get to use props, costumes, or backdrops. It's just adding a little more depth to your portrait, breaking away from the normal plain studio shoot or telling a story. Now we'll move on to landscape. What is landscape? Landscape in photography is undoubtedly one of the most rewarding and enjoyable forms of photography. Who doesn't want to go outside? Even now that we are in pandemic, nobody can stop people from going out, right? Landscape photography is the art of capturing images that embodies the essence of nature and outdoor. As a landscape photographer, your goal is to transport your viewers and give them the sense of being there. My tips in nailing landscape photography. Plan where to go, like a new location that can offer something stunning and beautiful. Also, plan when to go. You should know your weather, if it's gonna snow, rain, or whatsoever. Always have your tripod ready. Make good use of leading lines like road lines, rivers, bridges, rocks, or anything that might provide a path for the viewers to put themselves into. Another one is find movements. It is a great way to add excitement to the scene, like for example water, waves, bike on a street, or even just focus on the small details. Do not be afraid to try new things, because that's how you'll learn by trying. You'll never know until you try. That's all I have for you today. If you want to learn more about photography, make sure to hit the bell button so you get notified whenever I post. If you have comments or suggestions, feel free to comment it down below and I will answer it on the next video. See ya! Bye!